Hi everyone, Friday afternoon, and I've just had a lovely day with my friend. We've been to a garden centre and then we've been to the pub for dinner. We've had a nice carvery and I bought loads of things I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going to sit and have a cup of tea in the garden and then I'll show you what I've been buying. It's quite peaceful in the garden this afternoon. Nice and quiet. Nobody in other gardens. So my garden's quiet except for the birds. My tree's out in blossom. It's looking really nice. And my daughter's just come and brought me a present. Look what she's brought me. Old moat cider. So after I've drunk my cup of tea, I might sit and drink this as well. Hello Free Free. Hello Badger. Hello Flinny. Hello Rexy. There we are. Hey, you missed me. I've been out all day and left you. Oh, my little babies. Hey, you too, Badge. What's Free Free doing? There is chewed cardboard boxes and ball all over the kitchen, and in your cage there's remnants of the box that I gave Freya to chew up to keep her occupied. What was you doing with it, young man? Eh? Did you pinch it off her? What are you doing, Frey? You looking for them birds? Right, it's a bit closer look at my lilac tree. That's all in flower. That's looking nice, and there's one or two new things come up. My first calla lily is coming up, and actually I've just spotted the other one. Hold on, just one little stalk. So my calla lilies are doing well, and one of the new ones I've bought, there's one little stalk up as well. So everything's starting to come. I'm wondering if it's the birds. I was telling my friend Joe. Oh, let's see if I can just, but you can see it. It's a baby bird, and its mummy brings it to my bird table to feed every day. There they've gone now, look, got a bit too close. Telling my friend Joe that this had 3 flowers on it this morning. One's gone, look. Now I don't know, no, in fact more than one's gone, there's only one left. 2's gone. Look at that. Now, is it the dog or is it the birds? I'm not sure, but I'm not happy. So this pot's being moved as well. Are you the culprit? Has Emma let you out here playing? I'm going to ask her if she's been out here unattended. Hey, the pansies are doing well, and my buddleia is coming on. And these are new. I bought these the other day when I went shopping. They look really nice when it gets dark. I've treated myself to a new Aquilegius. Look at that. That's pretty. My one that something ate was yellow. And my friend has give me some plants. She's given me 6 geraniums. Thank you, Joe, for so kind. And I bought all these fuchsias, look. Let me see if I can sit down and find the labels for them all. I've got mostly bush ones. This one looks very nice. Red. And I like it because it's got different foliage to normal. So I've got 2 that are trailing. Got another bush one here, long flowers, long stem type flowers. This is a trailing one. This is a Harry Grey. Let me me turn this one round. Ah, this is the other trailing one. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. That one looks nice as well. And that is a golden swing time. And I like the foliage on that as well. That's different. Variegated. Oh, sorry, I don't know whether you saw that. Variegated leaf. This one's a Gillian. This is a bush. That looks nice as well. That looks very fancy. I used to have a big collection of fuchsias, but before we moved to this house, that one's nice as well. Another bush one. That one's called Nice and Easy. This is not easy to do, this isn't, because I've got no glasses on. So I've got quite a few fuchsias to be going on with, so now I've got to rig something up to keep them over winter. This is why I lost all my others that I used to have, because we moved house, and with work and being busy, most of them got left outside over winter, and a lot of them don't like it. Too cold for them. So I'm going to get these up into the greenhouse, get them watered, the ones that need watering, and I'll show you one or two of the new little flowers that's come out before I get off. And thank you again to Jo for coming out for the day with me, and I bet she'd be a bit fed up of hearing me say, I ain't got my glasses on, I can't see. I've totally forgot to take any glasses with me at all, so it wasn't easy going around the garden centre and can't see what things are called. But it doesn't matter, as long as the pictures look nice, it doesn't matter what they're called. The alliums are out. I used to have a lot of alliums, but when we altered this area, I kind of lost most of them when I dug everything up. But they're looking nice. I've got my sweet peas hardening off. I've got my big sunflowers. I've only got 3 that I haven't put in. They're still in here. And these are all my dahlias, all hardening off. And underneath here, more dahlias hardening off. My spring onions, they look like they need watering. And then sunflowers that are hardening off before I put them in. I don't know whether you can see it, but this is where my sunflowers are. They're down there. You can't really see all the way along there to climb up this trellis work. This is the state of my other Aquilejus, but I've got a new shoot coming just there. Did have a flower on this morning, and I caught it, and that's all it needed, didn't it? Me devastating it again. More dahlias coming up. These 2 was in the greenhouse for quite a while, so they're doing all right. My other plants that I bought the other week, bulbs and root, just bare roots, I bought and showed you me putting them in. Well, they're coming up. That's my bleeding heart, and that's the one I've just shown you that the birds or the dog has took the flowers off. That's my other one. And then I've got my mint. They're doing all right. This is my other mint bed. I've had to move my grasses, my black grasses, because the pigeons keep pooing on them because they was underneath the bird feeder. So this is a spearmint. So when you touch this one, it's really, really strong as spearmint. It's really nice. So we'll be using that. I've got a lemon mint and another mint that I bought from the Gardener's World show 2 years ago. It's really nice. I've got all my supports on my dahlias. They're doing quite well. And right at the end, the last 2 have dropped loads of seeds in the ground last year, and I've got loads and loads of baby dahlias coming up. So I'm going to go and pick them out and put them in pots. In the tunnel we have some peas, And we have beetroot. Go down, beetroot's doing fine. There's some spring onions over there. And my biggest courgette is doing well. That's looking really good. And over here, that's a bush cucumber. Over there is a climbing cucumber. These two are climbing, and I'm going to train them up. And there's netting all the way across here. I'm going to climb across the netting. Over here we have a big tomato, one of the giant tomatoes, and two more bush cucumbers. Down on the floor we have got my solitary one and only French bean. My friend Joe's had to give me some more seeds. That's there. That's the only one that's come up. Carrots are doing fine. Only 2 lettuces have come up. Strawberries and flowers, they're doing fine. And if I can turn you round, sunflowers, the rest of them's got put out. These are marigolds, but they're a very hardy one, more suited to this country. Seed and come up on their own every year, like a weed. More dahlias, they're from my dahlias last year. And if I can just come down here, there's a few more just starting to come up. And over here we have a cucumber. Tell a lie. Hold on just a minute, my hand's hurting, I've got to swap hands. Right, this is a courgette, and so is this, and so is this. So this is the same courgette, type of courgette as the one that's in the ground. These two are round courgettes. They're going to come out as balls, about like that. These are more flowers. Over here is my pumpkin. Got my hand in the way. Yeah, that's my pumpkin. These are my squash. I've got 2 squash, and this is the weaker of my blotty beans. The others are outside, so it might get to go outside if it manages to come on a bit better. Got tomatoes, my pepper, it's not doing too good at all. And over this side, more tomatoes, dahlias. These are dahlias. These are all the same ones from the dahlia seed collection, and that Joe bought me for Christmas. And these have been in the house for ages because they just can't cope with the cold nights, where the other dahlias haven't had a problem at all. So we've got more flowers, marigolds. Did I say these were marigolds? These are hardy marigolds. Over there, some more peppers that are not moving. Under here, we have tons more flowers. And down here, more flowers. So everything seems to be coming on nicely. Some marigolds, another marigold there, and another one on the other side of the tomato plant. More dahlias, more tomato plants. So I'm going to be busy getting all this lot sorted. About this bed and things not coming up. So none of the lettuce right down till we get to the iceberg. Hold on, let me show you. You see these iceberg here? There's only a few come up on 2 rows, so I'm going to sort them out and spread them out, so they've got plenty of room. Then I'm going to weed all this on this side. There is 3 Swiss chard down there, the rainbow type, and I'm going to split them up and put like 1, 2, 3. Get rid of all the weeds in this, and I'm going to set something else. So at the top there's supposed to be spinach. I have seen something that I think might be the odd spinach coming up, so we might have to wait a little bit longer for them. Over here we have beetroot, and if you can just see, I've got carrots coming up. So I've got to kind of weed carefully around them. There are my borlotti beans at the back, and more peas. And now you can see my sunflowers, where my sunflowers are. My loganberry's gone in, and all around my loganberry are sunflowers. These are the smaller ones. They're giants. And then there's flowers all round as well. My grapes coming on nicely. This one is a late starter. Let me just get around this corner. But it's doing all right. Now I'll show you the other. This one's doing fine. Look at them. And no sign of grapes yet, but the grapes will be coming. I'm sure they will. Little tiny grapes on these in a bit. You can see this area, and all the little green bits are flowers. None of it's weed, because I cleared it all before I put them in. So we've got two different types of sunflower, two different colours, like a ready, dark ready one, and then a flower mix called white mix has gone in here as well. And at the top there's a few from the blue mix pack gone in, and some nasturtiums have gone in. So the loganberry didn't look too happy when I first moved it, but it's starting to look a little bit better now. Seem to be perking up. My strawberry tower's doing fine. That's looking really nice. My tree lilies are doing really well. But my rubbish pile is not getting any smaller. It's getting bigger. But after another trip to the tip this weekend, this new area that's going to be for my flowers will be looking a lot better. My chives and my coriander is looking really good, and we're going to be making nettle tea shortly with all these nettles. That little nettle bed there is coming out.